In this video, I'm using the exercise bands or the TheraBands to add some challenge to the upper body during the mat work. So start off with inhale, reach the arms overhead, and I'm just pulling the band apart a little bit so there's a little bit of tension on the band, so getting some extra tone through the upper body and getting some nice mobility at the shoulder joints. So this is really great for overhead reaching activities. Anything like, playing tennis or basketball, or just reaching up to get something out of a higher cupboard. Then I add in bridging. So I'm still using the arms overhead, and then exhale, roll the spine up, press down a little bit on the band onto your thighs so there's some more tone in the back of your arms now. And then stay up at the top, keep the hips up high, and then float one foot off the floor and lifting the knee towards the ceiling. So inhale to lift, exhale to lower down. Keep pressing through the heel of the other foot to keep the tone in your backside, tone in the back of your legs. And then you can add pulling down with the elbows and pulling the band out wide. Open up through the chest so you can breathe better. Then reach the arms overhead, stretch out the arms, stretch out the legs. Exhale, roll on up. Reach forward past your toes. Reach your arms up towards the sky and then roll down. As you reach up, take a big breath in, and then as you exhale and roll down, try and keep your arms next to your ears for as long as you can. It increases the challenge to your tummy muscles, increases the challenge to your back muscles. Then roll on down. Just before you get to the tips of your shoulder blades, float the feet up so we're ready to do the hundreds exercise. So I'm keeping the feet about 10 centimeters off the floor. I'm directing my eye gaze to my toes and pumping the arms, breathing in for 5 and breathing out for 5. And then reach the arms and the legs away. Exhale, roll on up again. And then cross the legs, and then we're going to do some back work. So some of these exercises are similar to some of the work that we do on the reformer, and some is similar to some of the exercises we do on the trapeze table. So I'm pulling the band behind the back of my head and then finish with the band just above the tips of your shoulder blades, then bring the arms in and out. Reach the arms up again, and we do another set. So pulling the elbows down towards the hips, and the hands go out as wide as you feel comfortable. So this is a great exercise to get more mobility at the shoulder joints and also getting more tone through the muscles in the back. And then from here, reach the arms up again. And then pull the band back. So I'm putting a bit of pressure on the band and then pulling the elbows back, and think of drawing the lower tips of the shoulder blades together. And then roll down, ready for the single leg stretch. So direct your eye gaze towards your outstretched toe. And I'm keeping the arms quite still here, but I've got pressure on the band, so I'm still getting that upper body tone. Keeping the lower back lengthened on the mat and increasing the challenge to reach the arms towards the ceiling and scissoring the legs for the single straight leg stretch. Keeping the lower back lengthened on the mat or gently imprinted into the mat, however you like to think of it. Place the band around the soles of the feet, and then press out and in. So we do some of these movements on the reformer or the trapeze table. Roll on up, and then sit up really tall. And now we do straight-legged rowing. So a little bit more challenging through the arms, through the back. If it's not comfortable for you to sit in this long sit position, maybe take one foot or bend one knee, or sit up on a little block. Otherwise, sit with both legs straight, pulling the band back and then resisting on the way forward. Sit up really tall, and then we turn into a Z sit, ready to do the mermaid. So we go over for a side bend. Inhale to come on up, exhale over to the other side. So if it was uncomfortable for you to sit in a Z sit, sit up on a block or roll up a mat, or sit with your legs crossed, whatever feels best on your body. Then we do a reverse mermaid, so we're opening up through the chest. Inhale as you reach up towards the sky, exhale back to the side bend, and then over to the other side. And repeat the movement. By using the band, we're also getting more tone through the back of the arms. Sit up in the long sit position again. Ready for a spine twist. So keep pressure on the band, and you'll notice that as you twist, you can go a little bit further each time. So twist and then pull the arm a little bit further. Direct your eye gaze to the arm that's going out towards the side. Then you can stay in the twist. And pull the band out wide, so you pull both hands out wide. If you're not comfortable sitting in the long sit position, cross your legs or sit in a diamond shape. Then we turn to the other side, ready to do the mermaid. Inhale to grow taller, and then exhale over to the side. Push the floor away each time you come up. Thinking of making a really big rainbow shape with your arms. Pause and then open up to your reverse mermaid. So we inhale up, really open the chest up towards the sky. Feels really nice on your back. And over to the other side. Inhale as you open, exhale back to the side bend. Turn into a front plank position. Stretch out the legs, pause there for a second. And then lower down in the push-up position. Reach the arms out long, and then take the band back overhead as you inhale and lift up to your lowest rib. So by using the band, you can stretch the band as wide as you need to be able to take the arms back and over. And I'm keeping my feet lifted at the same time to get more tone through the back side and through the back of the legs. Then we stay up, arms go up and down like we do in the exercise, the dart. And then take the band underneath your elbows and inhale up for the swan 1. So by using the band, it gives you a little bit more resistance through the upper body, a little bit more resistance through the triceps. So nice tone in the back of your arms. Then reach the band back, inhale up, reach forward, and then open and close the arms. Keep that movement going, so you're pulling the band down towards your upper back. Pull your hands towards the floor. And then reach the arms overhead, go into a little swim, paddle the arms, paddle the legs. And then sit back on your heels, take a little stretch through the back.